Uncensored and unfiltered political talk and debate from a leftist perspective. The day's top news stories and videos with astute social commentary.
Not high enough for this shit.
All we're establishing is this guy's wicked sick aesthetic.
Right-wingers are morons.
You brought back the wrong kind of fucking cake, you idiot.
Guess I gotta thank Matt Walsh for introducing me to JustinFREAKIN.
Yet you're like, we'll pray for somebody. You think you can telepathically communicate with a deity, and you have the audacity to say somebody else has a mental disorder. For the love of God. Hi, I'm JustinFREAKIN. I'm a leftist broadcaster and comedian. Not liberal. Leftist. And despite what you may have heard from right-wing propaganda, George Soros isn't handing out Soros bucks and funding people like me. There are no Koch brothers, Mercers, or any number of right-wing think tanks funding content on the left side of the spectrum the way they fund people like Ben Shapiro, Dave Rubin, and Dennis Prager. And YouTube doesn't monetize videos that are controversial or deal with politics unless you're someone like Steven Crowder. So this is an ultimatum. Become a patron. Support my Patreon, or I'm going to become a right-winger and get some of that easy money. You know for a fact that I could be bigger than Charlie Kirk or Jesse Lee Peterson.
Amazing!
All I have to do is talk about how I used to be an SJW snowflake, but the left went too far with their cultural Marxism, and Republicans are stupid enough to buy it, even though this video exists. And you know I'm right, so give me your money or I'm selling you out.
Welcome to the Freak Show.
Like, you don't have to hit rock bottom every day. You don't. Come on down to Taco Bell, get an STD. I've had a couple dozen them Kinder Eggs. Shut the fuck up. And some boogers.
And then you follow him and he's in the fucking ditch before you ever even got to the food land. Everybody's gonna die. I don't like onions. I like Donnie Chico nuggets.
I still could just slap the shit out of you. It's like a turtle, but wormier.
We live in turbulent times. The media is full of deception, conspiracy theories, and fake news. Now, more than ever, it is important to ensure you're getting information from a source that's freaking reliable.
I'm Justin Mullins, and this is the Freakin' News.
Get a breaking or interesting story with a humorous twist in about a minute weekdays, 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, and more.
It's Friday night, so you know things are about to get freaky. Welcome to The Freak Show. Here are your hosts, Justin Freakin and Sparkles Lavendar.
Nope, it's just me right now, and she told me I can't start the show without her, so you get the countdown again. I'm sorry. She'll be here momentarily. I apologize. The restaurant fucked up our order. She's gonna have complaints. I promise. We'll see you here in just a minute.
Now we turn to YouTuber JustinFREAKIN. The guy's he's a formidable voice in the culture. Uncensored and unfiltered political talk and debate from a leftist perspective. The day's top news stories and videos with astute social commentary.
Not high enough for this shit.
All we're establishing is this guy's wicked sick aesthetic.
Right-wingers are morons.
You brought back the wrong kind of fucking cake, you idiot.
Guess I gotta thank Matt Walsh for introducing me to JustinFREAKIN.
Yet you're like, we'll pray for somebody. You think you can telepathically communicate with a deity, and you have the audacity to say somebody else has a mental disorder. For the love of God.
Hi, I'm JustinFREAKIN. I'm a leftist broadcaster and comedian, not liberal, leftist. And despite what you may have heard from right-wing propaganda, George Soros isn't handing out Soros bucks and funding people like me. There are no Koch brothers, Mercers, or any number of right-wing think tanks funding content on the left side of the spectrum the way they fund people like Ben Shapiro, Dave Rubin, and Dennis Prager. And YouTube doesn't monetize videos that are controversial or deal with politics unless you're someone like Steven Crowder. So this is an ultimatum. Become a patron. Support my Patreon, or I'm going to become a right-winger and get some of that easy money. You know for a fact that I could be bigger than Charlie Kirk or Jesse Lee Peterson.
Amazing!
All I have to do is talk about how I used to be an SJW snowflake, but the left went too far with their cultural Marxism, and Republicans are stupid enough to buy it, even though this video exists. And you know I'm right, so give me your money or I'm selling you out.
Welcome to The Freak Show.
Like, you don't have to hit rock bottom every day. You don't. Come on down to Taco Bell, get an STD. I've had a couple dozen them Kinder eggs. Shut the fuck up. And some boogers.
And then you follow him and he's in the fucking ditch before you ever even got to the food line. Everybody's gonna die. I don't like onions. I like Donnie Chico nuggets.
I still could just slap the shit out of you. It's like a turtle, but wormier.
It's Friday night, so you know things are about to get freaky. Welcome to The Freak Show. Here are your hosts, Justin Freakin and Sparkles Lavendar.
You might not be in the shot. I didn't get a chance to adjust the camera. Well, at least she's here now. There's the Sparkles.
He made me walk around in the rain with no food.
I made you walk around in the... What are you talking about?
You made me walk around in the rain without food.
We got food.
Yeah, it sucked though, so it didn't count.
It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. Would you like to complain about our dining experience tonight?
Yeah. I'm tired of white men opening restaurants that suck. I've been abused and victimized far too long.
What was sucky about the restaurant?
It was super white. So white you have to get your own drinks and everything because nobody really works there. And they don't want you there. Because you're interfering with them hanging out.
It did seem like they didn't want us there.
They did not want us there. It was basically Chuck E. Cheese with no fucking games or salad bar.
So not good. It wasn't a good Chuck E. Cheese experience.
No. There was no fucking rat or casino.
Would you have been happier with a rat?
In a casino, yes. At least there would have been a reason for all those fucking children being there.
I'm not a fan of the rat. There were a lot of kids. I wasn't
fucking
a fan
gross.
of that.
And then they didn't have our food because, again, they didn't want us there. They wanted our money. And then we waited, and they go, "Oh, sorry, we gave somebody else your pizza.
$30 fucking pizza.
Yeah.
$30 fucking pizza."
I'm tired of this gentrification restaurant bullshit.
And then, what the fuck is this DGX?
Yeah, then we saw the DGX.
Dollar General that's in a fucking gentrified apartment downtown. Downtown's weird. I don't like it downtown. I'm glad we don't live downtown.
I mean, this is
we're
also
close.
Prime example of how Sherman didn't do his fucking job.
Didn't burn down enough of the South. We don't get political here. This is the Freak Show, man.
It's not political. This is just a fucking fact.
It's just a fucking fact that Sherman didn't go far enough.
He called it and he took some Instagram shots. It was like, look, I burnt the South. Ha, 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 ha. And then he rode back home.
He burned down Atlanta.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Oh, shit. Would you like to run down for the people what we will be talking about tonight?
We're just going to be running down the white man.
All night long.
With a pocket full of shells.
I mean, touche.
I'm full, but I'm full on fucking crazy bread. Literally, I paid $34 for some fucking crazy bread that they forgot to make.
Yeah, my card got declined. I was like, oh, I'll take care of dinner this week. My card got declined.
Your card was like, you don't want this crazy bread. Go somewhere else.
The pesto was good, but then she's like, pesto's easy to make.
Anybody can make pesto. They got children back there making it. They're 4-year-olds sneezing in it. Because they don't care, because they don't want you there. They just want your money. They want you to fucking leave.
They kept throwing pizzas at other people, and I'm like, well, where's our pizza? And finally, I flagged down a waiter.
I don't think we were supposed to be there.
They didn't like us. They didn't. The girl told us it was chill, that we would enjoy it.
I think she was just saying that. She's told to say that. She was reading the script. Because this is a real chill place. Tell people it's chill. It's not. It's not. It's chaos. And it's gross and there's kids there and you have to get your own drink.
Oh, fuck. Anyway, would you like to run down the shit on our list tonight?
Yeah. In an alternate timeline, I'm a dolphin playing with an anaconda. Birds aren't real and they never have been. Snicker veins. I'm glad it's gone. I like a nice smooth feel in my mouth.
Whoa!
Plane swap doesn't work. Pole dancing at the senior center. I mean, I guess they gonna break a hip one way or another. Might as well have fun. No diggity. They got to back it up. Ex-deputy and the murder suspect. Oh yeah. Where's my little solitaire collage for that of all of the ex-deputies and murder suspects that have run off together?
We'll get to that. We'll do the whole rant.
And
keep going.
Avocado tastes like a clean penis? No. No, it tastes like butter that the earth made. And it has nothing to do with the penis.
That is a very good description. An
It's
avocado tastes like butter that the earth made.
You've been churning it for a long time, and then you put it in that little shell, and you got to wait just at the right moment to crack that butter open. And then you put it on your toast and you eat it.
That should be the Wikipedia fucking definition now.
Coke and espresso machine. Well, I do that at home.
You for a little extra oomph.
Putin diss track up your ass.
Putin diss track up your ass. Putin diss track up your ass. My God.
Army replaces cake it stole from an Italian girl. What, did they replace it with like a little Debbie or something? Because that's how America does shit. They're like, oh, we took your Italian cream cake. Here's a fudge round.
I don't know. Maybe they pulled some kind of an Elaine kind of deal.
Kid scared of a potato?
It was a warlord apparently is bored.
Yeah, I'm bored too.
You're the one that I stole that story from. Well, I mean, not stole the story. You put it on the Warlord World News Service. No. Apparently, this is a video that Porg last night wanted me to react to. It's it's a leftist doing a diss track about Putin. Apparently, I think. I don't know. I might have it wrong. I told Porg we would react to it tonight.
And a kid scared of a potato because taters are scary. Raymond used to be scared of corn on the cob. Terrified the shit out of him. If you eat corn right off the cob, he'd just start crying in his little high chair. Couldn't take it.
Why? Why? Why was that a thing?
But that was before cell phones and stuff, so.
If you could cut it,
He would
eat it?
He would eat niblet corn just fine with his little toddler spoon. But if he saw you eat corn on the cob, hysterics.
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
He was a weird child. Things scared him.
Does it still scare him is the question.
I don't think it still scares him.
I wouldn't put it past him. Here's what we're talking about. She totally not into that tater. Which to be fair, that's one of those. It's had the roots grow out from it.
The eyes.
It's been in the cabinet for a little while, and the roots have started growing out from it. So it does look weird, especially like a little kid don't know what the fuck's going on.
That's how David was if he was eating corn on the cob.
If you were eating corn on the cob, you'd react like that.
Start bawling, trying to bust out of his high chair.
You better stop being bad or Mr. Potato gonna get you.
Mr. Potato gonna get you.
That's the perfect opportunity to use a potato as a weapon for a good child. Mr. Potato gonna get you. He in the car right now.
Well, that's how you're gonna coerce your child into behaving with a fucking potato?
Yeah, that's how you don't raise a sociopath, because you know your child has emotions.
I think that's how you raise a sociopath, is like fucking scaring the bejesus out of them with a potato.
No, they have fear. That's not a sociopath.
Your mama says this show sucks.
Shut up, Sharon. Nobody likes
show.
Mr. Potato.
Don't make us get the potato, yo mama.
Mr. Potato gonna get you. You better stop being bad.
It's Potato Head, not Mr. Potato.
Get him.
Sky Comet is correct. I forgot.
Well, no, that is Mr. Potato that she's holding. That's not the character. That's like Slender Man right there. That's Mr. Potato from the internet. He coming to get you.
You heard it, guys. She did call it Mr. Potato.
Yeah, that's not the cartoon or anything. That is Mr. Potato. He owns a lot of buildings downtown, and he said, "Here's your one chance, fancy. Don't let me down."
We were walking down like the bar streets, right? And they were playing is it Azalea Banks?
I have no idea.
I'm so fancy. And I was like, oh, that's fancy. And like fucking Sparkle just starts belting out some Reba McEntire.
That's the only fancy I know. One about child prostitution.
That's what I thought that song was about.
child brides or some shit.
No, it's prostitution. There was no marriage. You just going uptown. 69.
Friday Night Freak Show sucks. Noise.
At this point, we suck so bad, the haters watch us religiously and they're taking notes. They got little notepads. I ain't even got to take notes anymore. Friday Night Freak Show Sucks sends me notes every time by email. It's my AOL account.
Gives you the rundown of everything that we're doing wrong, eh?
Yeah, I like notes. Thanks.
Is there any constructive criticism?
Yeah. Apparently, I don't lean into the mic enough. Sorry. I have another mic. You said it don't work with your shit.
No,
And also, apparently, about the whole couples therapy thing and us not being a couple, they really hate that.
Really? They hate that? Why? What aspect do they hate? That we're not a couple?
I don't know, man.
Or that we're doing like a couples therapy type thing and we're not a couple? I mean, like, is there a specific aspect of it?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and check the notes. When Friday Night Freak Show comes over to my apartment later, we'll go over it.
Whoa! You have a special relationship is what you're saying.
Gonna make me a nice coffee.
Is he gonna use the Nespresso machine?
Yeah. Full of Coke. Just full of Coke.
Yeah, you got one of those Nespresso machines. Does yours do this for you? Does yours provide you with a cocaine boost?
I mean, if we got the right pods.
Cocaine found in coffee sent to Nespresso plant. Swiss police say they have seized 500 kilograms of cocaine from a shipment of coffee that was sent to a Nespresso factory. Workers at the plant at Romont alerted the authorities after finding white powder in sacks of coffee beans. Why would you call the cops?
I mean, obviously that's why the pods are so expensive, right? They all got a bump in them.
I don't know. I don't drink that bougie ass coffee.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I do when you make it for me, which I like every time I come over. I'm
And I
like,
say you fucking drink it at my house.
please make me a coffee. It is really good.
And the only people that make it are the Nespresso people.
I guess because it's got cocaine in it. It is addictive. Goddamn.
They got LSD in the fucking milk frother.
The seized cocaine was 80% pure and had an estimated street value of nearly $53 million US.
And that's why a pod is literally $10 a piece.
That's why you gotta fork out the money for those pods. Okay, like I could understand if like they possibly thought it was anthrax or some shit like that.
Why would anyone send anthrax to the Nespresso?
Nespresso people? Like
They're beloved.
Beloved, she says.
I mean, George Clooney works there at night packing the pods with a little spoon in the foil. Every night. He's there packing them. That's why they're so expensive. George Clooney himself packs them pods.
George Clooney farts when he seals them.
That's how you get the heat to seal those little full packets. Where he puts the last of his joy now that he's not a bachelor anymore.
Did he get married to some model or some shit?
No, stupid.
Oh, well, good for him if he's happy.
I don't think he is.
How do you know?
Italian Riviera having a good time.
Why isn't he on the Italian Riviera?
He's got fucking, snacks and little gummies stuck to him. He's waking up at 3 a.m. with kids on the couch. Somebody accidentally peed. It ran out of the pull-up. That shit.
I know nothing about that shit. I've been living bachelor life for my entire adult life.
He ain't having a good time.
I'm having a great time. Thank you.
I'm drinking George Clooney's good time.
That sounds freaky, man. That sounds like you live in sexual anarchy.
People,
Did Raymond roll this?
Yes.
It's not the best.
He gonna come up here and beat on the door in a second. What do you mean? What do you mean?
If he comes beats on the door, he better bring us another blunt because this sucks.
Where's Raymond?
Raymond, do you hear me? This blunt sucks. This blunt sucks. I'm having a hard time sucking on it.
I just blame me.
He said you were abusing him. So why were we late coming on tonight? Explain to the people.
We went for pizza and gelato. Sounds simple enough, right? Normally when you get to a restaurant, you look at the menu and then you order. Well, apparently this is fucking fast food. You order right now. I was like, what should we order? She said, this pizza. I said, fine. Pizza and 2 drinks. That's it? We don't get to... No, you move right on along. You got to get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here. We don't want you here. Get your own drink.
Yeah, they had like bread shit that we could dip in marinara sauce. Like, why we couldn't order some appetizers? The menu was huge, and it was all really small. And
written in chalk on the top of the wall. It was written by little elves in the middle of the night.
We didn't study. Okay, here's how we ended up there. Last night, I asked her like, "Hey, how about Italian?" So I looked at the 4
and I kept joking around saying Olive Garden, and I wasn't doing my homework either. I was just joking.
She gave Olive Garden probably would have been better, to be honest with you. But I found like the 4 best Italian restaurants in our city. One of them was Carrabba's. That was like the only chain. The other 3 were all local, right?
And they're inside the mall.
Oh, I don't want to go inside. We have a mall. There's a mall. There's a mall that still exists in this world. I had no clue, but that's how we.
That's neither here nor there.
Continue.
So after his fucking research, I was like, yeah, this little pizza place, I know it. I have parking in this area that's exclusive. So yeah, we can just walk up because it's also not supposed to be raining. Yeah.
Yeah, the rain was supposed to let up by the time we were supposed to go to dinner. No, like it started raining when we went to dinner.
It was pouring rain. Pouring rain.
This blunt sucks.
Grind this up so I can roll it.
Now she's giving me like fucking shit to
Hitting it though.
Keep hitting it. I want to hit the bong.
Break me up some.
Break me up before you go. You don't want to hit the bong? You don't want to hit my bong? She's boycotted everything I ever smoke out of. So like she comes over, I offer her a pot, and she does
I'm boycotting this stupid fucking pizza place that took our fucking money and then lost our pizza. And then we were there for an hour and a half for this place to be fast food and not to have a sit down fucking menu or shit and have the most expensive pizza in the fucking universe. They lost our order.
I had to grab a waiter and be like, "Hey, we ordered our food a long time ago."
Like, yeah, the 10-year-old up front took our order. I tipped her $10 because I thought that was her age.
I don't know why you tipped her because she didn't do anything. Like, I'm all about tipping people.
Because I didn't know that this restaurant was going to be bullshit.
We did all the work there. Like,
and that we were seriously inconvenienced all the workers.
And like if you tipped her, like she wasn't even our waiter. She wasn't the one that did everything for us. The dude did he have like a rat's tail? That was our. That's the person that deserved the tip.
Bobbert. We were at Robert Bobbert's pizza place, and it was very bobberty.
That declined my card, but I assure you, I have money. I can't believe it declined my card.
Robert Bobbert didn't want nobody there. It was like, this is our chatting time.
It was very loud. Because
of all the children that were there.
Oh, Lord, the children.
We're going to have to go to a strip club next week and eat because I'm tired of this fucking bullshit with all these children. And at least at a strip club, they know that we're there.
I don't want no strip club food.
I do. If it's good enough for T-Pain, it's good enough for me.
Apparently, Since you bring it up, I was gonna put it on the list for tonight, but since you fucking bring it up, it might not be on. Might not be over here. Hold on. I gotta find where I put this. Wait, it's not gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be worth it at all.
What is it though?
T-Pain demands strip clubs turn all TVs to Cartoon Network when he enters. So yes, T-Pain, a frequent patron of the strip clubs, eats there, but also has the TVs turned to Cartoon Network when he shows up at a strip club. What do you think about that?
I too like to watch Cartoon Network while I eat dinner.
I had a friend. She was on set for a rap video in Atlanta, and she was I think she was like PAing, and they sent her to go buy fucking like chicken fingers from a strip club. she had to go to a strip club and buy chicken fingers for the rapper that they were doing the video for on the shoot. Apparently that's a big thing. They go to the strip club, but like, what, we're gonna go to the Pony and eat? I don't want to go there. Ma'am, I've been to the Pony.
I mean, you don't know what kind of food they got now. They might be busting in Shoney's. You don't know.
I wouldn't want to eat there. I wouldn't want to eat there. I wouldn't want to eat at any strip club. I've worked at strip clubs. I wouldn't want to eat at a strip club. And I have ate at strip clubs because I worked at a strip club. We had like all right chicken fingers and shit at the strip club.
I bet there's a strip club just dedicated to crab ragoons and that ragusi.
Ragusi. Wow. Crab ragusi. I've still got some wraps in there. You want me to order groceries tomorrow? Make some crab ragoons for you?
We need to talk about shape because there is a perfect shape so you can eat that ragusi straight from behind and get a whole bite in your mouth.
Oh, you didn't like the shape I made them?
Well, there's a shape that they be using, and I don't like it. It's like this little wrap dumpling, little flat cylinder thing you can make, and that way you can actually eat it from behind and get a perfect bite every time.
I'll make little
and
triangles.
And you get sharp edges, and it's not the white. You can't eat that ragusi from behind like that.
I snap the edges off and then put the whole thing in my mouth.
You got to wrap the legs around it.
I think my triangles are fine. I think that's the simplest way to form the dumpling encasing. Is that what you would call it?
I'll send you a video later of the perfect ragusi.
I think my triangles are just fucking fine, ma'am.
Johnny sent it to me. I'll forward it to you.
Well, okay, why don't you make the ragusis then?
I can't make that kind of food. That ain't my speciality. We have to go get it. And then we'll have to talk to the lady down there at the Great Panda who's going to yell at me when I tell her she made them wrong.
But you don't tell the Chinese lady.
Me and her got to fight now because I told her I didn't like them that way.
But that's the place that makes them the way you like them.
They have the flavor I like, but they're not wrapping them right.
See, here's the problem: is at the other restaurant that has crab rangoons, they suck. They suck real bad.
They're awful. They have the best fried rice in town. That's all they doing good.
And then the Hong Kong restaurant, like their crab rangoons, they're like
they call them crab angels, and they're bullshit.
They're okay, but they're not. They're not like what ricotta. They're not cream cheese. I don't know what the fuck. Like,
I don't know what kind of cheese is in it.
They've got ricotta in them.
They're like, hey, we're just going to use some of this string cheese over here. Is that good? And we're like, no.
She's talking about crab ragoons. That's the ragusi.
The ragusi.
That's what she's eating, that ragusi.
Dating again.
Who are you dating?
Crab raccoons.
No, she was she sent me this conversation she had with a guy, and he seemed perfectly fine. Like, he was laughing and going along with all of her bullshit because she was just saying nonsense to him.
And then I told him my ex was Frank Gallagher, and he goes, "That's a heavy allegation." And I was like, "No, man, it's a fact." And then I hadn't heard from him since because he's like, "Fuck them Gallaghers."
But I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? Why are you fucking with him like that? Why, like, he seems
That's how
nice.
I play it. I'm always the cat, and they're a half-dead mouse I'm playing with in the bathroom.
But you're just saying shit that they wouldn't understand. Like, most people be like, what the fuck is wrong with this woman?
You think when Smokey had that lizard understood what was going on? No, it didn't. But Smokey had a damn goddamn good time bringing it to you, didn't it? That's what I did. I brought you a half-dead lizard going, "Look at this funny shit." And you're like, "I don't want that dead lizard."
For those of you who don't know, fucking Windows sucks here. Those of you who don't know, Windows sucks. My cat came to the door the other day with a lizard in his mouth. Like, that is a lizard's tail. I could see the lizard moving inside of his mouth. He's wanting to come in and bring it to me. The lizard is still alive. It is squirming inside of his fucking mouth. He's got the whole fucking thing in his mouth.
Lizard has no clue why this is happening to it. No clue. It's like, I was out here having a good lizard day. And Smokey's like, "I just had the best time beating the shit out of this and catching it."
I woke up that morning, and it was nice outside. I was going to open the doors, but I saw a lizard running around. I'm like, oh, I don't want it to get in the house. But Smokey wanted to go outside. So Smokey took care of the lizard problem.
Yeah, that's what I do. I take care of the lizard problem.
Yeah, I don't know where the carcass is.
Exit 310.
It's hard telling where he put that carcass. It was still squirming. Smokey was playing with it. Smokey was not done tormenting that fucking lizard. I did not let him in. Look at the look on his face. He looks just so like, I'm innocent.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm just doing what an animal be doing. Just cat things.
Cats being cats.
I really wanted to use that pepper. I couldn't.
Don't.
Why? Nothing wrong with that pepper.
Don't.
That pepper cute.
I'm just going to start putting a bandana on a jar of mayonnaise and being like, "Muffins." That's white culture, that mayo with a bandana on it.
I'd laugh my ass off. I just laughed my ass off.
And then we get banned on Twitch because white people get mad that I represented you as a jar of mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah.
And we could dip crackers in it and be like, culture.
Oh, fuck. Tones jumped from the YouTube to the Twitch.
Does it feel different? Is it tighter on this side?
It's tighter on the Twitch side. They play it pretty loosey-goosey over on the YouTube. You don't even get me started on the Trovo.
I bet it's real tight and you can kick and shit over here. You got room.
I don't even know what that means.
Having a latex suit on versus, I don't know, coveralls on YouTube.
I've never had a latex suit on. Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you never come to my place to play dress up or nothing, so.
You've never invited me to play dress up, and I probably wouldn't be into it.
Okay.
You can paint my nails if you want.
Good at that.
I was gonna paint my nails. You're probably better than I am.
I just slap that shit on there, and then after a few days, it gets nice.
It ages like a fine wine.
Well, the edges finally wear off, and then it's completely just on the nail and not all over your flesh.
Oh, see, I just scrape it off after it dries. That's what I do. Tones bragging about taking a shower listening to our voices. Kind of weird. What? Talk sexy to him, Sparkles.
Now, I just rewound all my thoughts. I'm good.
What thoughts were you having?
That's
She just did the fucking like what, Twin Peaks? Where they rewound or they were talking backwards or some shit. You did the Missy Elliott thing. You flipped it and reversed it.
And then I erased it. Your drink is disgusting.
He doesn't like the doctor enough. There's a East Tennessee beverage.
It's like Magnum citrate.
It gives me gas.
Well, yeah, it's Magnum citrate.
I'm belching over here. Consumer Energy Commission.
Who's Consumer Energy Commission?
No clue. But I think it's a funny name.
Does it have anything to do with Blue Logic?
Do we owe you money?
Or Blue Origin?
Blue Origin, isn't that one of Bezos's companies? We love Daddy Bezos here on Twitch.
Ethan Vaughn.
Ethan Vaughn.
Ethan Vaughn.
Order a package from Ethan Vaughn.
Ethan Vaughn always has packages.
Okay, it's getting better now.
Thank you.
Like ones that got down to the nub.
I just had to keep hitting on it.
It wasn't good before. You will agree, right?
Yep. It took me a minute. You never did break me up any to roll, though, so... Maybe a Consumer Energy Commission can come over here and break up some weed for me.
She really wants to have somebody that like gets her drinks and breaks up weed for her. She wants a
well, I'm at someone's beck and call all fucking day. I'm a little exhausted and tired. I need a little help. I need help. They say ask for help, and I ask for help, and people are like, "Oh, you're being a bitch."
Wait, do they have you running like fetch quests and shit? Like,
well, it's not necessary. Well, I have to tell the fetch quest to get the fetch. Like I'll be in the middle of like doing like a brief.
You have to delegate the people that do the fetch quest to do the fetch quest.
And I'll hear, "Hey, and I'm like, "Fuck, I'm the only one here." Sparkles. I'm like, I run in there like, "Yes, sir."
They call you Sparkles?
Yeah.
No fucking way. You let them know you're. No way. No way. She is, as long as I've known her, she has kept Sparkle's life and work life separate. They call you Sparkles.
Purposes of this show, yeah.
Oh, okay. The names have been changed to protect the innocents, what you're saying.
So I run in there, and the old boss gives me something, and I'm like in the middle of typing up something that he wants right now, and then here comes young boss. He's like, hey, Sparkles. So then I run in there, and he wants this, and he's like, but I need this right now. So literally, I need like 2 computers so I can go and answer the phone and be like, hey.
How did you do the?
So that's what I do all day, and everybody's like, well, why haven't you called the doctor? Well, when the fuck would I? I don't have time. I peed once today at 1:42. That was the first time I pissed all day long at work after getting there. I don't have a lunch. I had some peanut butter cracked in my mouth when somebody wasn't trying to fucking talk to me, and an old banana I had on my desk from yesterday, and a little pack of snack beef jerky, which wasn't a full fucking pack of beef jerky. And then we went and had that bullshit fucking pizza. I'm ready to burn fucking downtown down.
Don't say that on Twitch.
I said I'm ready. I didn't say I was going to.
It was not a threat. It was not to be taken as a threat.
It was a level of measurement. Of how fed fucking up I am of every day. And yeah, I just want somebody to help me out. Maybe
Sparkle's ready to snap.
Maybe just break up some weed for me so I can roll it, motherfucker.
Rumors of Ralphie May's death are untrue. Fucking Mike Haggerty passed away. Was that his name? Did I get it right?
Yeah, maybe.
Was he reaching me? You're reaching me.
I don't know who Ralphie May is.
He's a comedian. He's a rotund comedian.
I didn't know that we were a Ralphie May conspiracy theory show.
Perhaps we are, and we didn't know it.
We didn't know it yet.
Exactly.
Is that who is in there on your bed all the time? That big fat dude? Is that Ralphie May in there?
Ralphie May is a big fat dude, but
Is that who's in there on your bed all the time? Is that Ralphie May? You've been hiding him?
not a big fat dude in there in my bed. Just saying. Not that I would hide it if I was into big fat dude. If I liked bears and there was a bear in there on my bed, I would not fucking hide it from you guys. An occasional bear, maybe.
That would be hilarious. I would go in there and take pictures with it and be like, the Daily Bear. Go into muffins, the bears.
Well, no, when I say bear, I meant like, a type of gay man.
Yeah, me too. I'd go in there and be like, hey,
You
Daily Bear.
You call him a garlic knot.
Yes, I call him garlic knots.
That's what that would be if that garlic knot were gay, he would be a bear in the gay community.
Or meatballs.
Jesse asked me what he was. I'm sorry, Battle of Possum asked me what he was. Fuck, I fucked that up. Hold on. I'll call him Battle of Possum. Only Battle of Possum asked me what he would be in the gay community. He was curious. I was like, you're an otter.
That's
dude.
exactly what I was going to say. He's an otter.
You're an otter.
He even makes some little laser sounds.
He's like, I'm not big enough to be a bear, and I'm not a twink. I was like, you're an otter.
Make the little baby laser sounds.
The baby laser sounds. I don't think you'd get embarrassed about me saying that.
He can't help it. He's an otter.
His wife might, though. See, okay, back when they were dating, they would come over to my apartment. This was like 2005, 2006. They'd come over to my apartment. And, like, every time she'd come in, I'd turn porn on. Just to make things uncomfortable. He would go with it.
You didn't ask her what her favorite kind was or nothing?
I should have. I don't remember if I did or not.
I mean, you weren't even playing her jam. Why would she watch
15, 20 years ago. Fuck. 15, 16 years ago. Something to that effect.
Because I'd be like, don't mess with mommy's hentai. We all watching it today.
Yeah, I sent you that meme, didn't I, about getting ravaged by tentacles. It made me think of you.
You know what you should have watched yesterday is Spaceballs, because may the Schwartz be with you.
I watched Spaceballs one time and I wasn't into it. I hadn't watched Star Wars yet, though.
And I never have watched Star Wars.
Oh, wait a minute. I was telling you all about Star Wars and you hadn't even seen it?
You have a flying fuck. I had an Ewok as a kid.
I was talking to her about Return of the Jedi. Yeah, that's what I watched.
And I was like, yeah, I had all the toys. Never saw the movie.
I thought you knew the scenes I was describing and shit.
I do, because I've been dating for 9 years.
What, guys just talk to you about Star Wars and shit?
Yeah, there's nothing a man likes more than explaining things to me. Dumb Durrell. I don't know nothing.
Oh my god. I thought you would. I was describing it to you as if you had seen it.
And I just let that shit happen. I just let it happen now. I don't even. I just hear Star Wars. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh yeah, yes, it is cool, ain't it, sweetie? Ooh, ooh. That's all you gotta do. Men love it. If a man's talking to you and you just keep going, yeah, and then you had a ooh, they love that shit. You have no clue. You could be in your mind doing whatever the fuck you want.
Well, just know the first one was pretty good, and then like the other two are all right. Hey now, I know you well enough. I can recommend media to you. I was like, Midsummer, that's a fucking Sparkles movie, and I was spot on, wasn't I?
Yeah. Even the sex ritual. I've never seen a sex ritual that wasn't rapey as shit. This one was like, I would be like, hey. It's like they plucked it from my mind. And I think all wicked men should be in bear suits set on fire.
She really enjoyed that movie.
Best movie ever. I've never been held either.
We finished that movie and she popped up and said 15 out of 10. That had everything.
This movie had everything. 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 It's got witchcraft, rituals, community, safe sex, great sex, punishment of men, acceptance of people, feelings for others, compassion, knowing when to quit and just end your own life for the own community and sacrifice yourself for the fields. You know.
It was not a horror movie. It's supposed to be a horror movie.
It was supposed to be a psychological thriller, and I'm like, it's just a beautiful movie. This is my rom-com. She falls in love with a community. Great.
Oh my God.
And you know what happens to nosy people? To nosy exploitive people? They end up in the dirt.
Ooh, you know what? You want to do a Hostel double feature tomorrow? Because Hostel, you would love Hostel.
Sacrificing Americans?
I don't want to give away anything. Cause you will be satisfied. You will be satisfied. Like especially Hostel Part 2. It has a real feminist message to it. It's real good.
I love luring men somewhere. It's my favorite.
No, you will be satisfied. I promise you. But we could do that tomorrow if you'd like. I still want to watch House of Gucci though.
It's not the Gucci that I want.
She wants House of Gucci Mane. Like
Gucci
she wants to.
La Fleur.
Did you see the picture of Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al?
Wasn't into it.
Wasn't into it. So are you not gonna be excited for that one? Are there any movies coming out that you are excited for?
Pulled a hair out of that joint like a dog's asshole.
What does that mean? Why are you pulling hair out of the dog's asshole?
I don't know why dogs eat my hair, man.
Well, why are you pulling it like it'll pass it?
It's like half the turds hanging out by hair.
Ma'am, Somebody come get this woman.
I'm a woman. He's had enough of it. He's had enough.
White men can only take so much, ma'am.
My boss does call me a grade A nagger.
Ooh,
he says we'll never forget a deadline or nothing because Sparkle's going to nag us till we not ever forget.
That's your fucking job.
Yeah.
That's what your job is.
Everybody else, well, see, that's the thing is you can tell and be like, oh, hey, you got that appointment in 5 minutes. He's over here going, well, I'm going to keep doing this for 2.5 minutes and then come get me. And you're like, go. 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
I mean, you're just doing your job. That's the way I see it.
And also, he forgets his phone all the time. So every time I even hear him move, like if I hear him move, like I think he's even going to the copy room, like, hey, you got your phone? Hey, old man, you got your phone? Where you going? And she's grade A nag in there, ain't she?
That's your fucking job.
He's like, oh, Sparkles, best nag I've had in 30 years.
I guess that's a compliment.
Grade A nag. That's why I'm single. He even said, you know, I really am good at matching people up. And I was like, He goes,
well, he don't know any core tenets about Sparkles in order to.
Yeah, he's learned. He's like, he goes, you know, I don't know if I could match you because I don't think you would ever compromise. And I was like, oh no, that's my fundamental is do not compromise. I was like, compromise for what?
Agreed.
So yeah.
So I'm sitting over here
He thinks I'm real set in my ways, and I was like, oh, I'm the last unicorn, motherfucker.
Indeed.
Ain't no other Satanist gonna type your Sunday school lessons but me.
Oh, do you want to show him? Do you want to show him the dude you were talking to on the dating app?
Oh
earlier?
God, Jordan Peterson. He blocked me.
He blocked you.
Yeah, I went back to see what his reply was, but I couldn't because he had already blocked me.
He had already blocked you for laughing at him reading Jordan Peterson. This was on his dating profile.
Yeah, he's got them all stacked up there like he's reading in his fucking subdivision garden.
All of them are Jordan Peterson.
Every last fucking book. And I was like, Jesus.
What
Why?
a chud. His dating profile. Showing off his Jordan Peterson books.
And I can't, there's no way I could ever date because every time I see anything, I'm like, we're trolling them. We're trolling them. We're trolling them. Fuck these motherfuckers. Waste your time trolling them. Because I just can't not troll. I can't not troll. They're men.
She sends me her trolls. I can vouch for that. She trolls all these guys that are messaging her on plenty of. That's what I'm saying. The one dude, he seemed perfectly fine.
And he found out fast that I might be a Gallagher and he ran.
I don't even know. Oh. There's the I was telling you about it. The weapon used to attack Dave Chappelle, or the dude was armed with as he attacked Dave Chappelle. It was a gun, but it wasn't actually a functional gun. It flipped out and had a knife.
Regular knife.
I don't know. Well, the dude was a rapper, so like he's possibly doing it for street cred. But you don't have any thoughts about that? How would you, as a weapons connoisseur, rate that weapon?
Stupid. It's the stupidest shit. Like how it's not even functional as a knife.
I think it's funny that like in America you hide your knife inside a gun because guns are that unregulated. You gotta hide your knife inside a gun.
We have a transcriber.
What? What are you talking about?
Did he just call me a wood Jew?
That seems racist.
Yes, and now you have to get blocked for calling me a wood Jew.
What's a wood Jew?
I don't know, but we ain't
should
going to
probably-
tolerate it
We
today.
probably shouldn't say it.
And that's what he just called me. Who got the blocking on the YouTube?
Well, don't block him.
Yeah, he just called me a wood Jew.
But I don't know. Well, first of all, stop saying it. I don't know if that's a slur or not.
It feels like a slur toward me.
Why would it be a slur towards you? Can we move on? See, happy face.
I know who you are.
Do you know who they are? Anna?
Yeah. If they want to say would you, obviously they're a fucking Nazi.
Stop saying it.
Yeah, it's a slur.
That's kind of right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm being attacked and you're sitting here going, and I said block them.
Havi.
Yeah. You're sitting over there being Appalachian.
I give people the benefit of a doubt. It feels wrong to me, but I want to give people the benefit of a doubt.
Mighty white of you.
I'm sorry. Pick something from the list. Move on from this. This is weird.
Yeah, block
Battle
them.
opossum. Pick something from the list.
Block them.
Oh my god. So just make another account like Friday Night Freak Show Sucks.
I like that one better. This one's got to go.
This one's gotta go.
Into the trash with you.
We totally didn't get your joke at all. It didn't seem like a joke and it seemed like a slur. I'm advocating to give you the benefit of a doubt. Sparkles has a hard on to ban you.
Yeah. I know what you did. I see it. Taken to the dumpster, set it on fire.
How about a timeout instead of a ban?
No, I want him in the full dumpster and I want to set it on fire.
Timeout.
No, block him.
Timeout.
Block him.
Timeout.
Block him.
Timeout. Gave him a timeout. Oh no! Seems right to me.
I just know that Dave wouldn't let anybody talk to Media Winch like that. Disrespectful.
I don't know what they were trying to say.
I don't give a fuck. I know what I saw, and they intentionally typed it.
Well, you're saying you know who they are, so apparently there's somebody in your orbit.
No, I'm saying I know who they are at their core.
Oh, okay. I
Shit.
misunderstood. Perhaps they are shit. All right, pick something from the list. Let's move on. He's thinking long and hard.
Swap don't work.
I'm not exactly sure. Do you know what a plane swap is?
No.
Apparently they were like swapping cargo. They were swapping something back and forth. And whatever happened didn't work. Oh wait, they're swapping planes. I guess technically cargo.
Ooh, that plane's not good.
I don't think it's supposed to do that.
I think they were supposed to crisscross and get in each other's planes.
It's got a parachute, right?
Well, one dude made it. Would you do something like that? Would you skydive?
No, that's a white man's thing.
You gotta have audacity.
You gotta have a lot of audacity to do that.
Whew.
I mean, I can't even ride an escalator. I'm so scared of heights. I mean, I have zero audacity to do that.
You can't ride an escalator? I love escalators. I think they're fun.
No, I'd rather be punched in the stomach and vomit.
It's like a little carnival ride.
I'd rather go on a real carnival ride. It's safer.
I beg to differ.
I'd rather go on that Yin Yang Twins fucking pirate ship again.
Not me. I will take the escalator over the Yin Yang pirate ship. Ooh, you want to see the crash landing? This is what the plane that didn't get picked up by the other pilot looks like at the end of that run.
Guess Red Bull didn't give it wings.
Ooh! It looks to indeed have wings. They just didn't work too well.
They hugging the earth.
Only thing that matters is that they're safe.
Battle of Possum ran out of combos, and now he's sad.
Hey, you didn't get us combos for the movie last week. Oh, do you want to see the plane crash? That's interesting, right? Oh, it has its own little parachute it deployed.
Some little parachute didn't work.
I mean, it's just supposed to reduce the impact, I assume.
Looks nice though.
Oh, you like the whole sunset and everything
Just
going on?
dropping out of the sky, round and round.
Doing it during the golden hour is the perfect time to film. They call it the golden hour clearly because of the way the sun just kisses everything. Kisses the plane as it crashes into the plateau. How'd you like that?
Watch more things fall from the sky.
I'm not sure if I got anything like that. Is that the kind of content you enjoy?
Yeah.
Things falling from the sky?
Straight up gravity.
I don't know if there's anything on the list that qualifies. I got birds. Birds might be falling from the sky. You want to talk about birds?
They're not real.
No, the birds aren't real, dude. Isn't real. Oh, fuck. He was on 60 Minutes.
Most suspicious to you?
Really, every bird.
How do you feel about seagulls?
I don't trust them. I'll tell you that. Have you ever been to the beach and you got some food left over and a seagull?
Do you trust seagulls?
No. Have you been attacked by one?
No, I haven't. I've only had good experiences with seagulls.
I don't share my food.
Wow.
Comes over
Mean
and tries
person.
to get it. That's not because it's hungry. You know, the mainstream media wants to sell us this lie that, oh, birds are hungry. When in fact, the seagulls are taking your food to bring it back to the Pentagon for DNA.
About 60 minutes. I'm surprised you've decided to sit here with us.
I'm not going to go on news shows, but shows about, clocks and time, I'm okay with sharing my information with, and I understand this isn't anything like the media, so.
On the clock show.
Thanks for having me on your clock show.
With that, he finally broke character, and we met the real Peter McIndoe.
You're the person that I've been hearing about but haven't seen.
Okay, great. Well, it's wonderful to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. What bird is most suspicious to you?
Really?
What bird is most suspicious to you, Sparkles?
Any bird that can talk.
What are the parakeets?
No, it's like cockatiels, parrots, toucans, myna birds.
So all those you don't trust. Or are you afraid they'll rat you out?
You know it.
You should have just leave it alone. CEC. Don't even bring it up again. You're on thin ice, pal.
Fucking Nazi ass Geppetto.
Nazi ass Geppetto. What's your favorite cereal, Sparkles? Why did you say it into the microphone? I had a girlfriend. You ask her what her favorite cereal was, and she'd say Fruit Loops. This is back when I was in high school. It was like my girlfriend, like my senior year, for a few weeks. And she probably broke up with me because I kept making fun of the way she said Fruit Loops. Because that's how I am. I'm weird like that. No, really, what's your favorite cereal?
None of your goddamn business. Eat a bag of dicks. That's my favorite cereal.
I've never seen her eat cereal, so I can't take a guess.
But I do alone at night by myself when nobody else there.
You don't want anybody to know what cereal you partake?
No,
Well,
fuck right on off.
What are 3 or 4 of some of your favorites?
Fuck you. Yeah. Go find that at the Walmart.
Wow. I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch myself. I love a Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles probably my second favorite. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles.
Bag of dicks.
Bag of dicks. What else? What else do I like? Those really are probably my 2 fucking favorites. I like a Rice Krispie treat an awful lot. I don't really care too much for Rice Krispies, but I fucking love Rice Krispie treats. Matter of fact, I was thinking about ordering some Rice Krispies so I could make Rice Krispie treats tomorrow night. Want some Rice Krispie treats? Homemade Rice Krispie treats. So simple, so easy, so good. Why? Also, I really like what's the square one that's like a brand that it's like an old people cereal, but I really like it. It's really good. Cracklin' Oat brand or some shit like that.
Where?
Yeah, it's a square. It's got a hollow. I think Cracklin' Oat brand might be it.
I have no fucking clue.
I think that's the name of it. It's an old people cereal. Yeah. Cracklin' Oat brand.
But it's not a big square.
Yeah, it is. It might be a more rectangle.
Big, it's little. That's doo-doo.
Cracklin' Oat brand.
That's what Amber Heard did to Johnny Depp's sheets.
They're squares. They're squares.
They're the little oat turds in the milk. Why would anyone want that?
They taste good.
No, they don't.
You don't know. You never had them.
Fucking oat.
Honey nut notes. Like that fucking shit's, that's pretty good. I'm into that.
Goat versus fish.
I fucking love goat versus fish. Shout out to goat versus fish.
In the middle of the night, I woke up and had to pee.
You started watching goat versus fish?
No, it just played in my head. I'm walking to the bathroom. Right? I'm alone in my head, and I just go, goat versus fish.
So when I raid goat versus fish, usually he'll do a song, right? And he'll be like, "It's a raid of whatever from JustinFREAKIN, blah blah blah, goat versus fish." And like when I'm cutting the audio for the podcast, like I will record his little song that he does about JustinFREAKIN, JustinFREAKIN. And I'll record it and I'll put it on the podcast version of the Troll Patrol. just a little treat. If somebody listens all the way through, they get to hear the little song from Goat versus Fish.
I've never not watched him insanely and aggressively high. So it might be a normal show.
It is not.
Okay.
It is not at all.
It's exactly what I think it is. And sometimes I play it in my head when I'm alone going to the bathroom at 3 a.m. This is what my brain does to amuse me. It's like, hey, goat versus fish.
I really enjoy that channel. Don't forget to go vote. Cast your vote for goat versus fish. I don't know if I have a command, but if somebody on Twitch wants to shout them out.
I love finding odd channels like that. They just do weird shit.
Like I want to, yeah, I want to go hang out with Goat versus Fish.
He seems
like who would win? Goat versus Fish.
I've never stuck around to the end. I assume somebody wins at the end of the night. I always switch up my answer. I like Goat and Fish equally.
No, I'm always Goat. I'm always Team Goat.
Really?
I hate Team Fish. I will battle Team Fish.
Wow. He's got merch and everything. Goat versus Fish.
Like how why is he not my friend? How do we get him over here to like just hang out and like he would scare the shit out of the cats?
Ooh. Do you want to try to get Goat versus Fish on the Freak Show for my birthday?
Yeah, like I feel like if he were like here in person, he would just peek out of the fucking coffee table and shit. And I know we'd be like, Goat versus Fish.
I don't think we can get him in person. Igloo, what's up? We're way off topic now. Yes, I love that channel. Okay, pick something from the list.
Masturbation disagreement.
Yeah, what? Okay, there's a whole press conference about this. I could have had fucking 15 minutes of audio. Maybe if it was the Troll Patrol, we'd do this. But like, it's happened in Florida because, of course, it did.
Who was masturbating?
Apparently, we're not even gonna get the like local news story of this.
Nah, ma'am, I was just out there with my girlfriend.
You're out with your girlfriend?
Yes, ma'am.
What was it like overnight?
Water, wet.
Did you kill that man?
No, ma'am. I got into it with him. I got in a fight with him, but I definitely didn't kill that man. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy to accuse somebody who's already been in trouble for a lot. I got something in my eye, so.
I mean, he's got a point on that one. I don't trust the cops.
So they were masturbating and somebody died?
I don't know. We got to get the details on this.
I don't understand. Were they rowboating each other doing was it the Dutch udders? What?
Man, we've got to find out what masturbation disagreement means. As I said,
and then somebody died?
There was a 12-minute press conference.
Was somebody not doing it the right way and they got mad and killed the other person? Because I could see that.
Happy Wednesday, and thank you.
They don't want to watch the whole fucking 12-minute press conference. Water wet.
Water be wet.
A murder suspect with an extensive rap sheet was captured Wednesday after an 18-hour manhunt in Winter Haven, according to the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
What has this got to do with jerking off?
It says masturbation disagreement.
I am about to brief you on a case that created a great deal of interest in the Winter Haven area yesterday, and the reason that it did is because
I want to preface, this dude's a shithead.
A manhunt that went about 18 hours. It involved a lot of sheriff's deputies, Winter Haven police officers, Auburndale police officers.
They were all jerking it.
Were they involved in the masturbation disagreement?
And it shows how serious we take the murder of an individual. Well, this all occurred in the Eloise Jungle, also known as the Eloise Campground.
Oh, Jesus.
We received information, yes.
So it was like a homeless encampment that they were fucking with.
Possibly a murder in the Eloise Jungle, and that the victim had been buried. And we were able to confirm that information through other sources. So we sent deputies and detectives out to the area, and sure enough, when we got deep into the on the back side of the campground, we
What do you think the masturbation disagreement is?
Maybe they were sharing some sort of a sex butt thing.
A sex butt thing.
And one of them didn't clean it. They were sharing a fleshlight thing, and one of them didn't clean it. And left shit in it, and then the other one found it. And they were having a disagreement over the fifi.
That's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Hope I'm a winner.
At about the same time, another group of deputies who were going down a different trail saw the suspect who broke and ran deep into the jungle. So
deep into the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
Here's what occurred. We know that Robert Simmons, who's 42 years of age, that's known as Mexico, was
Ron Mexico.
the murder. The information is that probably over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, somewhere around April 30th or May 1st, he had an argument with our victim. We've not been able to find the victim's next of kin, and obviously because of Marcy's Law, we can't identify the victim right now. But he had this argument because allegedly the victim continued on a normal basis to masturbate in the presence of the other people in the homeless camp. And our suspect here didn't appreciate that and really didn't appreciate that he was doing it in front of ladies, so he...
Oh, so he was Louis C.K. in him.
Well, he didn't. So the next time he caught him pleasuring himself, he beat him up and injured him, cut him. And then the third time that he caught...
He was benevolent as hell.
After he'd already warned him and beat him up, he killed him. Well, it took care of the problem. He's going to spend the rest of his life in jail for murder.
Is he, though?
Investigation's underway, and now we've got to find...
He hasn't had no trial. How do you know he's going to spend the rest of his life in jail? Who's his attorney?
Has anyone seen Louis C.K. in the last few days?
In order to clear a path...
This man needs legal representation.
Our victim deep in a very...
Don't talk to the cops, dude. Don't talk to the cops.
In the woods adjacent to...
All right, your version of events were a lot less dark.
Also, here's how we defend this case. See, when you live in a place where the police won't go, you have to police yourself. So when you see someone being a sexual predator and you take them out after warning them and warning them and warning them, you're just doing what you had to do to protect the community.
Yeah.
Also, we don't know the mental state of everyone here in this community. I need a mental evaluation stat, and he's got to stop talking to the fucking cops.
Hopefully he's not said anything to him at all. I mean, I'm sympathetic to him. He probably does need to do some time, but probably not the rest of his life, right?
I don't think a jury of his peers would find him guilty.
Unfortunately, he's not going to have proper representation. They're going to probably urge him to plead out.
I feel like there's some women's group that might see this and be like, he needs defense.
I mean, hopefully he gets some kind of proper representation, but I don't have hope for that in our system.
I don't know. It just got a lot of media coverage.
Did it?
I mean, we knew about it.
Yeah.
So other people must know about it.
I'm plugged into shit like that.
Other people
I
are
look
too.
for weird stories.
Because it was more like there's a sex offender in the community, and we kept telling people about it, and we got tired of it.
Yeah, it was a lot darker than what I thought it was going to be. But has anybody seen Louis C.K. in the last few days? He fits the MO, does he not?
Everybody kept asking him to stop, and he just kept on doing it. And you end up like Mussolini.
Like Mussolini and Kennedy. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to fucking do it.
I want to see the dolphin play with a snake.
Unfortunately, there's no video.
Why? Then it didn't happen.
We've got a picture. It was captured.
What, we got an Adobe PDF altered picture?
An anaconda's playdate with dolphins took a strange turn. Why were Bolivian river dolphins swimming around with a large predatory snake in their mouths?
This reminds me of a time that Smokey had a lizard in his mouth.
They're like, this rope's fun.
What do you? That's a big ass fucking snake.
Yeah, I think like they're just fucking with it the way we would fuck with a worm, maybe.
Oh, can snakes swim? Like,
Yeah, anacondas live in the water.
so it's in its natural habitat, but the dolphins just got a hold of it.
Yeah, they're having a good time. They're like, look at this squiggly rope.
They're having a good time. In August of 2021, a research team was documenting biodiversity near the Chichimuchi River in Bolivia. Did I butcher that?
I don't know.
When they saw some animals that are typically difficult to observe, the Bolivian river dolphins. Just seeing them with their heads above the river was extraordinary. This is according to a biologist. They knew something was up and started snapping photos. Only after scrolling through the images the team captured did the researchers realize the dolphins were dangling an anaconda around as they swam. So that explains why we don't have video of it. They were just snapping pictures as best they could.
And they were like, ha 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 ha.
We're lucky we caught this picture on camera. Apparently,
I mean, I bet they just fucking just dazed the shit out of that anaconda.
it is a Benny anaconda. Is that how you say that? They're just toying with it.
They just swimming it round and round in circles and then watching it be dizzy.
Oh, while dolphins in captivity in the wild are known for being playful, the surprising behavior of the Bolivian cetaceans.
I mean, dolphins are bros, right? They're basically frat dudes.
Cetaceans.
So they were probably like, hey, we're going to go down the river and fuck with the snakes again. You coming?
At one point, two male dolphins seemingly swam in sync, a snake held by the animals' mouths. Anacondas are semi-aquatic and can hold their breaths for some time, but because the snake was handled for at least 7 minutes, much of this submerged, it probably perished. They probably killed it while they were playing with it.
Yeah, that's what they do. They're just down there fucking with them snakes. They don't care.
Because of how long the interaction went on, the team suspect play, not predation.
Well, yeah, they just playing with it too hard, you know. Like, tell me about the rabbits, George. I was just petting it.
Apparently, these Benny anacondas are apex predators in Brazil. So,
they just petted it real hard and broke its neck.
Playing seems like a pretty good answer, says Omar Intespe Neto, one of the
Well, I mean, you know,
authors.
maybe they were just trying to fuck it. Who knows? Because you know how dolphins be liking to fuck shit.
I don't know anything about this other than like what South Park says.
Dolphins are rapey.
And do I believe everything South Park says?
I mean, maybe they killed the snake and then they fucked it. We don't know. I don't know what those dolphins do.
It's not those fucking dudes in India a couple weeks ago that.
Yeah, kind of like they could have been doing puffer fish poison, and getting high, and then went and fucked with that snake. That was their afternoon.
That sounds like something you'd be into.
We're gonna go do puffer fish and rape a snake.
It seems like your ideal first date.
I don't think
I fell in
so.
love with this dude. What would be Sparkle's ideal first date? Eat a bag of dicks, she's getting ready to say.
Big dumb shits.
Yeah, what would be your ideal first date? Why?
Why?
She wants to be all private here. I just tell everything about everything in my life. You like to be private. I'm cool with it.
Because then people bring it up.
Yeah, people do say some weird shit to me sometimes. Where you at, Dip?
Yeah, for real. I would have said prior, but people be bringing up weird shit.
What do you want to do? You want to pick something else from the list? I'm looking forward to the army replacing the cake it stole from the Italian.
I want to see that. Let's see what kind of fucking little Debbie they brought to her.
Hey, first of all, there's nothing wrong with Little Debbie's. I like a Little Debbie. Okay, what's your favorite Little Debbie?
We've already done this.
Have we?
Yeah, we did this. We did this a couple of weeks ago.
I wanna say it was a conversation on the Troll Patrol, wasn't it?
No,
It was on the Freak Show. What was your favorite Little Debbie cake?
One with the fudge sticks. And you're like, I've never had a fudge stick.
I don't know that I've ever had about.
I like zebra cakes.
I don't know that I did indeed say I like zebra cakes. U.S. Army replaces cake that it stole from an Italian girl in 1945. She looks very happy. This woman looks fucking happy as shit that she's getting her some cake. This is Mary Meon, whose cake was stolen during the final days of World War II. What? I'm sorry.
This is back when people took food seriously and they weren't catfished by it constantly.
The U.S. Army is given a birthday cake to. Why a birthday cake? First of all, I could think of a lot better cakes than a birthday cake. But it's to replace the one that American soldiers stole from her as it cooled by a window 77 years ago. This is a great example of reparations. Mary
Without
Meehan,
interest or anything.
who turned... Yeah, no interest on that. That's bullshit. She should have got like at least 5 cakes. Because she's turning 90 on Friday. She was 13 when her village near Vicenza.
She needs at least 64 cakes.
Vicenza saw fighting between U.S. troops and German soldiers. Her mother made her a birthday cake, but it was taken by the opportunistic and presumably hungry Americans. Miss Meon said she would share the replacement cake with her relatives. We will eat that dessert with all my family, remembering this wonderful day that I will never forget.
It's not the cake her mother made.
There are the troops. She looks very happy to have the cake, though. It's the gesture, right? Not really the cake. In this situation, the night before her birthday, all those years ago, Miss Minning hid with her mother in the attic at the farm as fighting raged nearby. The next morning, her mother made the cake. But her happiness turned into disappointment later when the resourceful American soldiers made off with it. Well, you want to see her getting the cake?
I want her to take both hands, shove it in the cake, and just put it in her mouth. And then be like, it's dry.
I got fucking Disney will sue me for that, won't they?
What?
The Happy Birthday song. They own the rights to it.
Oh.
It's bullshit.
And he's holding it at an angle. It's going to fall.
He's gonna drop the fucking cake.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, she did indeed tear up. I mean, better late than never to get the cake, right? Sparkles loves some fucking cake.
It's not the cake her mother made, though. It's the theft and the compounded interest. And then all you get is a little bullshit cake. Well, that's America for you.
That's a perfect summation of exactly what it's like to live in America.
You know that the CEC is actually the one that commissioned this bullshit cake.
They stole your cake that was cooling on the windowsill. They replaced it later with. They probably went to fucking a Publix and got that goddamn cake.
Threw some fucking strawberries on it. It's like, here you go.
I don't trust the military.
I bet it wasn't even Italian.
You Yankee motherfuckers.
It's a Nazi Geppetto cake.
A Nazi Geppetto cake. Oh, goddamn. Oh.
This has been a wild episode. You know what's also been wild? The you don't even want to talk about it?
It ain't wild. It's an everyday occurrence.
Okay, explain to the people why this story doesn't pique your interest.
Because it happens all the time. It happens. Tale as old as time. It happens all the time. It's not new. This isn't new. It happens all the time. It ain't nothing new. Ain't a goddamn thing about this original.
I think the wrinkle in it is the fact that the jailer was on the brink of retirement. It was her last day. She really
she should have waited till the next
movie cliche.
Should have waited till she punched out.
We're talking about the story out of Alabama where a murder suspect. It's not. Inmates escape with jailers. It's not usually a murder suspect. There's not usually a murder suspect being held in a jail for that long of a period of time. Usually they're transferred for trial. And then because he's serving 75 fucking years. What was he? Because he was at that jail for years. It's fucked up. Why would he be in that jail for years?
And that's prison.
No. He was in a jail. He should have been in prison. He was in a jail awaiting trial on another charge.
Oh. That's the perfect time to escape and romance a jailer.
But he shouldn't have been there for years is my point.
Hey, it's another trial. You got to have witnesses. You got to do discovery. You got to have access to your attorney.
I'm saying everything about this is fucked up. Like, none of this should have happened the way it happened. A murder suspect in Alabama.
I mean, if I was planning my escape in jail, this is how I'd do it.
Apparently seduced a jailer. We don't know for sure, but they have confirmed that there was a special relationship between the two of them. And on her very last day at work, she helped him escape. Apparently, let's get the story from the local news head here.
Few hours, we've learned new details about the escape of an Alabama capital murder suspect on the run with the Lauderdale County Sheriff's deputy.
Vicky White and Casey White walked out of the jail 1 week ago today, and this afternoon, deputies say that they've found the car that they got away in. Our WVTM 13's Bria Douglas is live this evening for us from Lauderdale County, right outside of the jail. Now, Bria, where was that car found?
So, do you think the cops are going to be able to catch them?
Williamson County, Tennessee got a call from a tow truck company saying it had the car in its impound lot. Turns out it had been there since last Friday, the day of the escape.
Oh, they long gone.
Yeah, they had a plan.
Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office about the car last night. It had been partly spray painted and there was nothing inside. Authorities believe Casey and Vicky White had car trouble and left it on the side of the road only 4 hours after they left Alabama. Sheriff Singleton says if they hadn't had car trouble, they would have abandoned it somewhere it could blend in, like a packed parking lot. He explains how he thinks Vicky and Casey have been able to execute their plan.
I think that her knowledge of corrections and her knowledge of the procedures that
look at this good old boy here.
Transport most definitely played to her advantage. I think this was a very well thought out plan.
His mouth is full of food and not full of food at the same time.
And coming up at 5 o'clock, I will explain why authorities believe it took so long for them to be notified of the car and how the delay now sets them back in their search.
They've said everything sets them back. So, like, are these two chuckle fucks going to get away?
When it comes to at least the vehicle description.
Well, I mean, only chuckle fucks are looking for him.
The two disappeared. US
chuckle fuck versus chuckle fuck.
Who are you rooting for here? Do you want him to get caught or do you want him to get away?
Rooting for the chuckle fuck.
That doesn't narrow it down, Andy. Oh my god. Okay, like, so if she had waited a day,
Like, she might have still had access to the jail just because, like, the way things work in small towns. Like,
Nobody's going to take her key fob yet.
yeah, she can just show up the next day. They're going to let her in. Like, oh, shit. Like, here comes Judy. She's worked here 30 years.
She didn't clean her locker out all the way yesterday.
Yeah, they're not going to fucking give a shit. She could have still got access.
She has access to the gym and stuff.
Maybe they would have thought it was weird she was trying to transport an inmate the day after she retired.
Well, I mean, Huntsville PD's ex-chief still gets on the news and says shit about that murder all the time.
What murder? The one where they...
Darby, he's always like, Darby's not a murderer. And it's like, he was
shot the dude in the face. He's
in
totally
11
a murderer.
seconds, yeah.
He has been convicted of murder. He's totally a murderer. In every sense of the word, calling him a murderer is correct. All right, let's see if we can get some more details here.
Insight into that ongoing manhunt. The Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office says it is obvious that Vicky White had a side that they didn't know about. The commander of the service for the region says that they're learning something new every day, leading them closer to the two. For example, yesterday they learned that Casey White has a tattoo of 2 eyeballs on the back of his head. And we've also learned that Vicky White used 2 aliases, April Davis and Renee Marie Maxwell, to buy the car now found abandoned in Tennessee.
The only 2 aliases that we have, we're fairly confident that...
Corrections Employee of the Year 4 times.
Investigators say they have had several conversations with folks at businesses that sold White the car. Those folks are helping out. They have also been in contact with the...
Don't narc.
And this afternoon, Governor Kay Ivey's office announcing 2 $5,000 rewards.
Governor
Meemaw. 5,000?
Of Casey White and Vicky White. So 1 reward for each person, and this is in addition to $10,000 from the U.S. Marshals to find Casey White.
It's 20 grand all. You want to go hunt them down?
So I want you to take a close look at these 2 right now. So this is who to be on the lookout for.
Be on the lookout.
Casey White has several distinct tattoos. You're looking at some of those right here.
Is that a dolphin dick?
First of all, like, they could be anywhere. Take a good look at these mugshots because they could be. If you want the money, I don't know. Maybe you're rooting for the inmate to escape. I don't know. Who did he murder? I don't know. Maybe they deserved it. Maybe it was a dude that was jacking off in front of a lot of people. The cop, who I don't take the side of ever, apparently saw.
She was a widow, and she'd worked there for 17 years.
And
okay, so part of me says this entire time that was just some cover. Like, this ain't even like the tip of the iceberg. I think, what was she running? Like, they said they learned something new every day. Have they like got a search warrant for her house and stuff?
What, she been running drugs and shit in the jail?
Maybe she opened some Panamanian accounts and started putting that money from their PayPals into that Panamanian account, and now she's set and she don't need shit.
Wow. Sparkles may be onto something here. That's what you would do if you were in that situation, wouldn't you?
To do it. Supremacist prison gang. And
he was a Nazi.
Hair, but it may have been dyed dark.
He was a Nazi. He hooked up with the cop. That makes perfect fucking sense now, doesn't it?
But I'm wondering, like, what was there's something else.
So this is not an actual picture of her. This is one that they've distorted to show what she might look like if she dyed her hair dark.
Darker, just like this image right here, and that could be what she looks like now that she is on the run. And also, we've talked about the height difference here, big height difference between the two. So Casey White, he is a staggering 6'9". Vicky White is 5'5". So you see those 2 silhouettes side by side.
If you see a giant
door frame. So a lot of information.
Well, there he did it again.
Ongoing manhunt. It is intensifying. As soon as we learn any new developments, you can get those on the WVTM 13 app. Sign up for alerts. That way you do not miss an update.
Well, that's a thing. There you go.
Yay.
Banhammer.
Finally.
I don't understand why anyone would do such a thing. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why would somebody come and hang out with us and then just be a dickhead?
Ooh.
That's not good trolling.
This is what they do.
That's not good trolling.
Like there's no code of conduct.
There should be. There should be. There are the unwritten rules of life.
Yeah, people don't abide by those.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
People don't abide by that.
We're gonna go get a burger.
We're gonna go get some real food.
We're gonna go get some real food after getting
just some
short
crazy
changed
bread
on our fucking pizza.
We got some bruschetta.
That's possible. Okay. Porg, I unfortunately I have not seen Porg tonight.
He gave us a link and then ran away.
Gave me a link yesterday as we were getting off of the Troll Patrol. As I understand it, it is a rapper, Hank Trill. This is a Putin diss track. And Porg wanted to see our reaction to it.
No, it's got pee-pee like you like.
I mean, we're off to a good start.
How about y'all go lean on some bitches, man? 5'7", I'ma send your ass to heaven. I'ma teach your ass a lesson. Houston, Texas, now I'm reppin', man, you rushing. You should be rushing to some bitches. Rushing to some paper, I'ma wash you like the dishes. 5'7", I'ma send your ass to heaven.
Why is he bragging about being 5'7"?
Man, you rushing. You should be rushing to some bitches. Rushing to some paper, I'ma wash you like the dishes. Fuck Vladimir Putin putting dick up in your face. You should be ashamed of the space that you waste. Crack you like a vase, solve you like a case, crack you like a safe. Yeah, on my waist if you trying to get away. Shoot you in your brain. I let my chain hang to the 7th rank. Phone always ring. I don't give a damn.
All right, what the beat? What do you give the beat?
Paint a state, put you in a grave, perk 38, god dang, 5'7", I'ma send your ass to heaven.
I don't understand it. What's up with the 5'7"?
What do you enjoy the beat?
Not really.
What lyrical content?
5'7", I'ma send your ass to heaven. I'ma teach your ass a lesson. Houston, Texas, now I'm repping.
I think the artwork is the best thing about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
C- R&B gives it. Do you agree?
Yeah.
C-.
From Despicable Me, I feel like a mouse when I'm chasing the cheese. I saw them.
Did a white person do that?
Yes.
It might be supposedly it's like a Hank Hill parody, perhaps.
Yeah.
Like Hank Hill is a rapper. You did not enjoy it at all.
Even Arby's like below average.
Oh, I'm sorry, Porg. I'm sorry. You want me to downvote it? I don't want to. I'm going to upvote it. I'll give a content creator props for giving it a try. I'm not gonna piss on somebody like they would piss on Vladimir Putin. Or I would piss in Dan Crenshaw's open eye socket. Give me that eye, pussy.
I don't know how you'd look at it when you won't even look at regular wounds.
I don't know what it looks like.
You'd
under
probably
there.
vomit. You'd vomit. You wouldn't be able to handle it.
Well, do you think it's like an open hole? Like,
Either way, it's going to be something that you're not prepared for, and you're going to
I'm
vomit.
not gonna be able to see his brain or anything.
Won't know that when you look at it, you'll think it's a brain.
I assume there's just like some kind of scar there. What's under Madonna's eye patch?
Her stupid eye.
Her stupid eye. Madonna and her stupid eye.
He called me a stupid bitch tonight.
I did not.
I certainly did not. There downtown, there is a stupid bench. It looks fucking like
Stupid.
just completely ignorant.
It's ignorant.
That is
So
a
ignorant.
dumbass bench.
And he's like, "Hey, stupid bitch."
I asked her if she wanted to eat her gelato on the stupid bench.
I was like, "It's raining. I don't want to sit in puddles."
It was not raining. It had not been raining for like an hour. We'd been in the restaurant for like 2 fucking hours. Nobody heard you say that.
The stupid ass people at that stupid ass fucking what they called a restaurant. And it's not. It's not a restaurant.
She's never going to go back to that restaurant
It's
again.
not a restaurant. It's not even a deli.
How could you describe the stupid bench? It looked like a failed art project, right?
And then there was one with that looked like a trolley with swings in it.
It did. Okay, you kept fucking with me and telling me it didn't look like a trolley.
He
but it
wanted
did
to
look
ride
like
the
a
trolley, and I was like, "No, man,
looked
that
like
swings.
a trolley, did it not?
That swings, man. We're not getting on the trolley to nowhere."
And then there was this what was it called? A visual fucking. It was roped off, and it was a piece of glass, and like you were supposed to look at something.
I don't know what's down there, man, but I
like
know
it was fucking dirty.
It was a fallout shelter. It was the visual light up from the fallout shelter.
It was fucking dirty, and there was nothing in it, and I thought it was a great representation of Alabama.
There's nothing in it. It's just a dirty piece of glass.
A dirty piece of glass on the street. There was a stupid bench. I have no clue what the fuck was up with that stupid ass bench. It looked kind of like
Groove is in the heart. That's what it looked like.
If I just type stupid bench, would it come up?
Type in "Groove is in the heart."
Groove is in the heart.
Yeah, it looked just like that music video.
But I don't like. I can see what you're saying.
You got to go back to the song in the all part. In the all part. In the all part. There you go, right there.
But like.
There you go. It looks just like them.
That's what the bench looked like.
There you go, see? That's what the bench looked like.
It was tall. It was big.
It had lots of colors that made and they were in weird shapes.
Yeah. It looked like a failed art project. It was a stupid. That's why I called it a stupid bench. You think I'm joking? It was a stupid bench. But I did not call her a stupid bitch. I take that back. Do not say that.
Like, "Hey, stupid bitch."
I called it a stupid bench.
And all we got was a small gelato for them for getting our shit. Small. My time is big.
Well, at least we got free gelato. It was like $10 worth of gelato, though.
They can literally eat a dick.
The gelato was really good. I got mint chocolate chip. I was very happy with it.
And we had crazy bread for dinner.
Very, very much enjoyed my gelato. Can we go back at least and try like something that might be good?
No.
You just completely ruined on the experience.
I don't want no more gentrification pizza.
Are we going to Cookout?
We're going to some fine dining establishments.
We getting a fucking hamburger from Cookout, I have a feeling.
Groove is in the heart.
Groove is in the heart. My neighbors hate me, I'm sure. That feels like a great transition to avocado. This is the thing that has been going. See, look at that's a cheeseburger. It's teasing me right now.
I don't think we should have to see ads for things that aren't open right now. If it's not open and we get an ad for it, there should be a fine.
Well, it's telling me an unexpected error has occurred. Probably because I won't let it have ads on their page. They won't let me see their stupid story about avocados.
They said no, thank you.
Stupid story about avocados. Here we go.
Someone on this fucking app just said, avocado tastes like clean dick.
Oh. I can't make it big. Apparently she doesn't agree with that assessment. Do you think avocado tastes like clean dick?
No, there's no such thing either.
Someone on this fucking app just said,
What, you think there's no such thing as... My dick is clean right now, ma'am.
No,
I
that's a
cleaned
white
it.
man dick. It comes with all kinds of horrors. It is not clean. You unclean motherfucker.
It comes with all kinds of horrors.
Yeah, you gonna need 5 generations for your dick is clean.
I cleaned it thoroughly before we went out to dinner.
avocado tastes like clean dick.
No, it tastes like butter from the earth.
She looks very disturbed by this assessment.
Because even she's like, no dick's clean. No dick is clean. There's blood on its hands.
There's blood on its hands.
No dick is clean.
There's blood on the dick's hands.
No such thing as a clean dick ever. Doesn't exist.
That's fucking hilarious.
You thinking that diamond ain't a blood diamond. It's a blood diamond.
All right, the last thing is the Snickers dick vein. You want to talk about the dick vein?
Yeah, I'm glad it's smooth now.
Oh no, I pole dancing in the senior center. That's the perfect thing to. That's the perfect thing to wrap up with. Pole dancing in the senior center.
See, before they took the shit vein out, or the dick vein.
They didn't take the dick vein out. It's a conspiracy.
I would just put it in the microwave for 10 seconds and then just smooth it and let it reharden.
Oh, you didn't like the dick vein at all. So you wow. Meet the shit poster who started a right-wing moral panic about Snickers dick vein.
Also, it's kind of like the shit vein of a shrimp, right? People take that out too because it's gross.
I don't understand. Why are you grossed out? So you do like a Snickers?
Yeah, I just don't like the dick vein.
Oh, goddamn. The pinned tweet on Juniper's account is, it's incredibly easy to create fake news. It's actually ridiculous, but that hasn't stopped right-wing media outlets from frothing at the mouth over her tweets. Most recently, a fake news headline indicating that Snickers was set to remove the beloved... First of all, beloved.
Exactly.
The beloved dick vein.
I don't know who likes it. But I bet it's just Dick Cheney.
Chat, is it beloved? Do you guys, is the vein beloved? At Juniper, whose display handle is transgender marks.
I only like dicks without veins. A veinless dick is a safe dick.
Tweeted a doctored version of a news story with the headline, Snickers are officially caving and removing the world-renowned dick vein from the candy bar, as Juniper told co-hosts Brittany Spanos and EJ Dixon on Rolling Stone's podcast, Don't Let This Flop.
That's Jessie Spano's sister.
I don't know who that is.
From Saved by the Bell.
I don't know anything about Saved by the Bell, ma'am.
It's all right.
I mean, I know that what's his name is a dick.
Zach Morris is trash.
Zach Morris is trash. I know that. I know that from College Humor. I couldn't even think of his name off the top of my head.
You're like Evan Vaughn.
Evan Vaughn.
Ethan Vaughn.
You didn't even get your own name right. Oh. Apparently, she was inspired to post a fake headline after watching the right-wing media have a collective freakout over the candy company Mars changing the green M&M's iconic footwear from thigh-high boots to sneakers. Yeah, that is really all they changed, wasn't it?
But let me just say
Transgender
this:
marks.
strippers toward the, like, I guess Oregon, South Dakota area, that cater to like the hunters and stuff, seasonal. They wear pantyhose and sneakers. Pantyhose and sneakers to strip.
That sounds cool.
I know. Like, if you wanted to be a stripper anywhere, head on down to South Dakota.
Do they not make Mars bars anymore?
Yeah, Mars sucks. Elon Musk bought it because he said only he can own Mars.
There's two different versions apparently. I'm learning about Mars bars.
Look up the zero.
The zero. I don't like a zero. It says current slogan. Oh, it doesn't look like they manufacture it in the U.S. anymore. But you can still get a Mars bar in other parts of the world, RB. Just so you know.
At the local confectionery, you can get a Bill F. and Murray, and they have pecans in them. And the candy bars are like this big around.
We need to go there
and
again.
that long.
We need to go there again. That place is good. It's expensive, but it's good.
I also like the Mommy Dearest. It's really good.
All right, let's bring this motherfucker on home. A pole dancer got booked at a senior center, and like I think the content's just kind of wholesome. I personally think it's wholesome. You guys tell me what you think. I think our progressive audience is going to be into it. So this is like, I guess for TikTok, I was booked to perform at a senior center.
I was booked to perform at a
Oh,
senior center.
I can't use the Vanessa Carlton. Is that who that is? That'll get me some copyright issues. Look at that! Look at it! Look at him! Oh, Amazon's selling some Mars bars, eh? So Bezos did buy the Mars bars. No, you said Elon, didn't you?
Because only he can own Mars.
Boo! What'd you think of the old people dancing? I love her shoes. Those are awesome.
And let me tell you, they loved it.
They loved it. He's cute as shit. I like that old lady. She's both of them, like they were probably like witches or some shit, doing some pagan rituals.
You know it's been a successful night when you end up writing autographs.
Aw, she handed out autographs. Hell yeah, good on her.
Remember that time the stripper come down to the senior center?
When did that happen? Oh,
Just now.
Oh, it certainly did, didn't it? Holy shit! Well, that's something you don't see every day.
That's like, what's his name's bicycle?
Like Mac's bicycle
Yeah.
on. I don't know if that violates terms of service or
I think
what.
it would.
It popped off.
It happens.
It just whatever auto played. At least it wasn't Caitlin Bennett. At least it wasn't pregnant Caitlin Bennett.
You can only be pregnant for so long, right? It has to end.
I think she has pooped out the kid by now. I think. I don't know.
But there has to be an end to it.
There has to be an end to it.
Has to be a conclusion.
There has to be a conclusion to this show. What have you learned tonight?
You don't understand people.
I don't understand them at all. Why would you expect that of me?
Because I tell you that someone's offending me, and you're like, you're not offended because, I'm just a dumb woman and I don't know nothing.
I didn't say you weren't offended. I was just like, I wanted to be charitable. Sometimes people are misunderstood.
And they were not, were they? Were they? Were they?
No, I was wrong. I'm sorry. My apologies. I didn't know they were going to be a shithead.
I knew they were going to be, and you didn't want to listen.
Why? I don't know why people would want to be a shithead, especially we're not doing politics. Why are you going to come in here being an asshole? I'm not doing politics. I'm not doing a show called The Troll Patrol. Why are you going to come in here try to be fucking horrid? I don't get it. What else did you learn?
I learned that if you masturbate in front of a bunch of people over and over and over and over again after being warned, eventually you're going to get fucking killed.
Fuck around and find out, I think is what that's called. Anything else?
I know where not to go get a fucking pizza from.
Yeah, don't go, what, Bob and Tom's? Is that where we're at?
Robin Bobberts. Robin Bobberts.
Robin Bob, yeah. I kept fucking up the name of the restaurant.
Robin Bobberts.
It was Rob and Bob, apparently.
Bobbert.
Rob and Bob. I think it's a great name for a restaurant.
It's for the Rib Shack.
All right, if you're watching on Twitch, you're going to head over to Echoplex Media. I don't even know what's going on tonight. What is it, Conspiracy Bingo?
I know that you can't act up there. They will fucking ban you.
They will ban you in Echoplex. Do not act a fool in Echoplex's chat, motherfuckers. All right, anything else you want to say, Sparkles?
No, I'm too hungry.
Oh, you do indeed want that burger.
I got the low blood sugar.
Go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before we hit the sack. I'm JustinFREAKIN. This is Sparkles Lavendar. I will see you Sunday night on the Troll Patrol Live. We will see you next week on the Friday Night Freak Show. What's going to happen to us?
Mutt and
Jeff. Mutt and Jeff.